There is a cryptocurrency that has been causing a lot of waves, and that is Pirate Chain, because they use ZK snarks by default at the protocol level, something that Zcash does not do. What are your thoughts on Pirate Chain?
I love it. I love the Pirate Chain community. I think that there's a definite requirement for an anonymous by default implementation of Zcash. Zcash has this weird approach where they want to have both transparent addresses and shielded addresses. We know that the transparent addresses compromise the overall anonymity of the shielded addresses, to the extent where there was a study done by Mary Maller, the cryptographer, and a bunch of other cryptographers, where they basically said, okay, let's look at what information leakage is happening as a result of the small anonymity set, because so many people are using T addresses. Just to say quickly, when Zcash was first introduced, all of the exchanges adopted it. It was basically Bitcoin. They also had this ZK version, but it was at the time, ZK snarks were too heavy, too complicated to implement and to integrate into the exchanges. So to this day, most exchanges and wallets are using a transparent version of Zcash, which is basically Bitcoin, with some very minor changes. So this decreases the anonymity set. In the total anonymity, is determined by the number of users. You can do, Mary Maller, she did metadata analysis. She could see okay, they could see they're the miners getting the money, and there's the founder's fee. You can see the people receiving that. So she could isolate a lot of the Zcash transactions. So Pirate Chain is an approach to solve this problem, to create a properly anonymous by default chain. I think that's really valuable. I think the Pirate Chain community is very ideological, and I love that they're welcomed and supported by the Monero community, because we need to foster this kind of camaraderie among the anonymity focused layer ones.
Right on, right on.